first thing, hope you're having a happy Father's Day on Friday the 21st. Hold on. Friday the 21st of the 6th of 2015. I hope you're having a happy Father's Day. I am sort of having some problems, but anyway, this video today is about how to make a teenager's man cave. Now, first of all, the things you're going to need for this project is a bunk bed with a sort of a little camera bit with shell that surrounds it, so accommodates some sort of living area. So you're going to need that, and that's basically it. I'll show you how I got on the stuff you'll need. One thing though, for the things you'll need a tablet or a telly. I'll show you which one will probably be the best for you after you've seen this video. You could have a Mac Mini under there or whatever. It depends how much space you have, and you could also use it for storage and bits like that. But I'll show you what you need to do today, and I'll show you how. Okay, I'm in my man cave, and as you can see, it's very bright under here, and this isn't. And the first thing you're gonna need though is, I'm gonna show you, is a bean bags. I got this one off Costco a few years ago, and it fits just fine. And that's one thing, so you can sit onto here, stuff set on the floor. If you like sit on the floor, that's fine. A blanket can do anything like that, basically. But that's what you can do, basically. And first of all, everyone needs in their man cave a teddy, like this one here. Everyone needs a teddy, like teddy here. You could only have one teddy. It's not necessary, but if you still like cuddly things, like pillows and stuff, pillows are a bit too much, but teddies though, especially small ones like these, it looks big in the camera, but it's actually small in real life. It probably takes half of my face, sort of like, nah, yeah. Anyway, you need a teddy. You could just have one, you could have two if you want. These ones are exactly the same. I had them since I was a little kid, and I also like cuddly things, so you know. Yeah, anyway, that was a bit random, but anyway, that's one thing you're going to need. I'll show you another thing that you could have if you want, but it's not necessary. But if you're in a corner of the room and it's quite dark, I think this thing will be quite nice. Hello minions. Anyway, the second thing you're desperately going to need is, if you're in a dark area, it's not necessary, but you could be really well off with a light. Not batteries, they'll die in a few hours, especially if you have it on basically all day. If you like hanging around in your room, you want to spend all day in your man cave. Basically, the wire runs down here and it goes to a plug there. A plug ones, you can get one of these. They're made for awnings for caravans, and RVs for their little awnings or tents on the side. So the caravan or RV or camper van or whatever how you say it in your country. Basically, that's another good thing. You can get it from a local camping store or things like that, really. Yeah, and that's one thing you could need. It's not necessary, but it is handy if you're in the dark room and if you have the odd dark days. So yeah, that's another thing. Is this one would be necessary, and it also gives you a bit of a storage ability. As you see, my headphones are there. I think a sort of bit like a news stand or a newspaper stand pocket thingy. I don't think this one's meant to be. It's like it came with my first bed set when I was a baby. It came with used to hold nappies and bits and bobs like that. It has little pockets here. You see, you can put your keys in, and damn it, sensors here for alarms and bits and bobs. Whatever you want to put in there. That's another handy thing you could put in. So that's definitely a minor thing you should put in, especially if you want to keep things in your man cave. And if you're very tight with storage, these are very handy. Or storage boxes with little pockets will also be handy, but I haven't got any of those. Right, this is not necessary, but you could have a mini fridge. Maybe if you want to keep chocolate cold or some cans of beer. I don't drink beer because I'm too young, but if you're more like a teenage thing and you're too young to have beer, you could keep cans of Coke and maybe chocolate bars. If and if you're in a very hot environment, you could keep them in there, stop them from melting and bits and bobs like that. It's not necessary, because when you're having it under a bunk bed, storage is very tight, especially if you're keeping other things down there. If you already have a bunk bed, you had piles of stuff, but you've managed to limit the space. It's very limited space, especially mine. Look at this. At one point, all this lot here was piled all over in the floor. Don't care about the baby, that's actually my sister's, and so the stuff's just been chucked under their foot randomly, using some stuff haven't been sorted out yet, but I've done this for temporary use and I sorted this out yesterday. A blanket as well, as I so needed, so you want to get that. That's another 5th or 6th thing, or whatever order we were at. I think we're at the 5th. 4th. Anyway, that's another thing. Another thing you'll probably want is some sort of tablet. Now, you could have a tablet and you could sign up to a TV service or a video or film service, something like Netflix, or a popular thing for nationwide is basically Netflix or Amazon Prime or anything like that, to keep you entertained with a tablet. Especially, don't get an obsolete crappy Android tablet. Get a nice Apple one, as you see by the Apple logo. Woo! Get that, you're gonna need it. Especially at the end of the day, these big tablets here got good battery life and they don't crash that much, but like the Androids, if you're running too much applications, it'll just run and it won't crash at all. More like the Androids, they often do crash if you have too much apps, but if you fill this one thing at the top, one thing it always does, it does not crash. So get that and you'll be good. And I'll show you the next thing, but it'll keep your tablet charged. You don't have to have a tablet. You could bring a TV, but it would have to be a small one, especially if you're like me with a limited space. A really small one. But I suppose you didn't have that more crap and you only had a bit one, so you could probably squeeze a TV with a little network, Amazon TV or some network streaming media thingy. Maybe an Apple TV or Chromecast or something, but I can't tell you. But yeah, you could have something like that. But anyway, I'll show you in the next step. Right, there's another thing. First of all, if you're in your den and you get the low battery thing, but you still want to watch and you don't want to put it on your lap. If you're using a tablet in your man cave and you're watching movies, but you're too far away from a socket and you need to stop and get out of your man cave and do all the stuff you don't want to do. And this won't, when you plug this in, it won't get into the other, and then this bit here won't get into the other end. Well, I'll show you now how you can fix that problem for your man cave. Ding. Right, to fix this problem, the things you're going to need to make your USB cable, which is different. First of all, you're going to need your USB charger, as you see, whatever one came with your device, because you may be charging up one device, or something like that. Because you'll have one when you go to bed to charge your phone and stuff, so you might have to buy another USB charger. I'm using mine from my iPad there because I've got a charging dock. You're going to need a bunch of extension cable, USB extension cables. You probably won't need that one, and you're going to need your USB cable to connect to your tablet. You could buy a longer cable as this, but sometimes it's cheaper just buying the USB extension. But some tablets are a bit moony, especially the Apple ones, if you plug in one of these extensions. But we'll see what happens. It hasn't coded with my iPod all the time. I've been using this even before my man cave came around. I had no problem. So we'll see how we get on. Okay, guys, as you can see, here's my Sonos system. I forgot to say one thing though. Get some speakers at the moment for just this demonstration, because I'm filming this entire thing on my iPad. I've used my iPod 5th generation for this demonstration video of the charger. All I've done is there's my iPad charger there. There's one of the USB extension cables, and you can't see the cable. And you can't see it inside, but it's stuffed down the carpet here, so it's hidden, and the only thing you can see is that one when it's curled at the end, where the USB cable is going around the back and then to the iPad or to my iPod. And I've also got these little speakers, and they were really cheap off Amazon. they're not that massively loud, but they are a bit louder than if you're dirty cheap and you get an Android, or you just want something a bit more louder. These ones are pretty good. As a demonstration of these speakers, let's just play one of my YouTube videos. The Nokia 3310 is an obsolete video. It's got a really good sound feature. I'm very impressed by it, as you can see. It plays very well, and it keeps it charged. Now, if someone's chatting in low ground, as you can see it, let me stop chatting, and you can see how the sound quality is, and see if you can even hear it for all the stuff in here. Now I can slightly hear it from the back here. I don't even know where my tablet is, even if that thing can slightly hear it at all, but it's got poor thing for chatting, but any things or things with low volume will work fine. But maybe a blue microphone or high quality film that could, but I'm not going to demonstrate so I'm not doing any copywriting or people making their YouTube videos and they deleted it and something I've copied over. I could get this video deleted, so I don't want to do that. I just want to do one of my own videos, stuff like that, to demonstrate. But as well, that's the video system all wrapped up. Okay then, basically that was all the stuff you're going to need to make your teenager man cave build. And as always, happy Father's Day for the 21st of the 6th, 2015, to my dad, ding. But anyway, and to other fathers as well, even when it's not mine. But anyway, hope you have a happy Father's Day. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.